How to choose right voice for your voiceover? When you answer this question, you need to consider who is your audience and what is your message. Who is your audience defines what accent should you use. If you're talking to British, to the audience in the United Kingdom, you should probably choose voices with British accent. You can go to English UK section and choose one of the voices which with distinct British accent. If it's US based audience, then probably American accent would work better. If you choose from Spanish voices, there are probably about 20 accents: Spanish, Argentina, Bolivia, Chile, Colombia, Costa Rica, Cuba. So you have plenty of options to choose from. When you create for a Spanish audience, you should probably choose Spanish Spain, not Spanish United States or Spanish Mexico. So that's how you build rapport with your audience, by talking in the language they can easily understand. And I'm showing you how you can choose right accent. In Kukarella, you have access to around 130 languages and accents. So as you see, only for Spanish we have about 20 accents. For English, I think it's close to 10. Maybe just a little bit more, maybe a dozen. So accent is one thing. Another thing is gender. For some messages, female voices work way better than male voices. Or sometimes you need child voice, girl or boy. In Kukarella you can do that. You can find voices with tonality and style you need for your message. Also, when you choose voices, check how they sound, because pacing of each voice could be slightly different. One voice could be faster, another one could be a little bit slower. One may be speaking with pauses or focusing on every word, while another will be more fluent. So check each voice. You can play samples here. If you click on this play button, you can listen to samples of each voice and decide which one works for you best. Definitely you can apply effect. When you selected voice, you can choose from effects and modify speed, pitch, volume, add pauses, so you have more control on the voiceover. But it's easier if their voice as is matches your criteria, especially since not all voices support effects. For example, these voices, multilingual voices, you see this icon, they do not support effects at all. So how do you know which voice support effects and which does not? If you look at this magic wand, green one means voice supports effects. And something is off. Red one means voice does not support effect, but there should be yellow one as well, which means that voice supports some effects, not all of them. I don't see it. I'll need to talk to the developer and clarify. Maybe it's missing that criteria. Okay, what else do you need to remember when you choose a voice message which you're trying to convey? Should the voice be mature or young? You know your audience better, so you should probably know at this point how this voice should sound. What else? Texts are different. For example, this is a voiceover for a language lesson which explains how to use French phrases. It gives you a list of most common phrases, basic phrases in French with translation, and advises how you use them when. It also teaches about some rules. For example, when you're in France, it suggests that it's always appreciated when you try to speak French first before reverting to English. If you've been in France, you know it's true. Probably in every other country, but it works the same way. But it's always good to remember such small things. But let's go back to a question I wanted to answer. So some texts are written in one language. In that case, you can choose native language. They're native languages and multi-voice. So this icon means it's multilingual voice. Multilingual will speak pretty much on any language. So you type in one line, in one sentence, you can have multiple words from different languages, and this voice will read those words as a native speaker, while this voice will read text as native English speaker. So if you use this voice for text which combines French and English words, probably a native voice wouldn't be the best choice. You would need a multilingual voice. What else? Styles. Styles is quite important attribute of voices. I can show you really quick what that means. If you apply this filter to show voices which support styles, you can see that now you can see voices which have this icon, masks. And when you hover over the icon, you can see all styles which are supported by this voice. Assistant, chat, customer service, newscast, angry, cheerful, sad, excited, friendly, terrified, shouting, unfriendly, whispering, hopeful. How you choose that style? Let's say that
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you? If you like my voice, you can use
okay,
it to
so
convert your text to voice.
Let's choose Jenny voice. Jenny. And currently Jenny supports, Jenny will be speaking using general style. But what if you want to apply different style like assistant or chatty, customer service, newscast? We can try. Let's convert this single paragraph, and we will listen how Jenny reads text with general style. After that, we'll convert same text.
But what if you need help? Fear not. S'il vous plaît comes to your rescue. It means please and is essential in making polite requests.
Okay.
Pair it with excuse moi, excuse me.
So you see it's a general style, and you can also see that Jenny wouldn't be best to use for text which combines different languages. But this is not the point right now. Let's choose another style, newscast. And let's play the same paragraph and listen for the difference. So this one is newscast.
But what if you need help? Fear not. S'il vous plaît comes to your rescue. It means please and is essential in making polite requests.
Okay. It's more neutral but more professional. And let's choose excited. I hope that now we'll hear more obvious difference.
But what if you need help? Fear not. S'il vous plaît comes to your rescue. It means please and is essential in making polite requests.
That's definitely makes a difference. So this style is way more energetic than previous ones which we tried. And if you choose sad or terrified or shouting, you'll notice the difference. And again, different voices support different styles. Some support more, some less. You can experiment. So basically that covers main recommendations on how to choose voice for your voiceover. So always remember who is your audience, what language they speak, what accent they use. Speak their accent, speak their language first. Then remember what message you're trying to deliver. First you need to write text so that your audience understands you. But then you need a voice which will convey that message to your audience. So for younger audience, use younger energetic voices, unless it's a fairy tale, in which case you'll probably be good with either younger or even older. But in other cases, younger voice for younger audience is probably a better choice. And for professional content, voices should be more mature, more authoritative. If you want to learn more about how to choose voices, you can go to help page, help center. And there is a category called collection of articles called Behind the Voices. Here you can find very detailed posts about different aspects of choosing the right voice. In this video you will see interesting experiment how people listen to the same person or react to the same person who is using high pitch voice and then low pitch voice. It's very interesting. So if you want to go deep, check these posts. And I hope that you know your audience, you know what you're trying to say to your audience, so you should be good. And if you have any questions, any suggestions, please send us an email and we'll be happy to help. Our email is support@kukarella.com. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.